G'day, chaps. Before I start the next series, I thought I'd go through some of your comments. I've had some really good feedback, and I know I don't do this enough. I may have mentioned before that I do read all of your comments, and as you can see, I like most of them, but I find time is a bit of an issue these days. I'll come back to this because I want to respond to the... I've had a couple of suggestions to make a sort of like a best clips and the highlights of the last series video. However, I just don't have time. The reason is that I work full time and then I'm starting a company as well. And we just had our first customer use the service for the first time. So things are kind of ramping up on that front. I'll give you more details about it soon. I can't really tell you too much about it right now because of my job. I just want to keep things under wraps, but I'll come back to that. Anyway, I thought I wanted to kind of cover a lot of what you said. You've had some of these great comments for this series, and we'll decide how we're going to go about doing that series here, and then I'll actually start the series in the next video. So, I really like this idea from Mr. Sam Weller. The last series was great. It got me thinking of stories I've read about surviving, like Alive, for example. It'd be really interesting if you intersperse elements of those stories into your game commentary. I really like this idea, and I think I'm going to take this on. I like going off and finding out real life survival stories, so I'm gonna definitely do that. This may ratchet up the immersion and give the game a little more context, and it's just interesting. It gives me something to go and look at too. A lot of your comments, let me come back up here, a lot of you have said that I don't care what you decide to do as long as you continue playing. Also, hang on. Oh, here, for example, John Johnson. Quite a few of you sort of said something similar to this. Interloper is Interloper. I don't think there's room for homemade rules to make it harder. And actually, I agree with that. Having thought about it, we used to have to make up these rules to make it more interesting. We don't anymore. I think it's hard enough as it is. I think you should get familiar with Forlorn Muskeg in an easier mode before the new series. It helps a lot to know the paths. Yeah, that really didn't help. But we will go back to Forlorn Muskeg, and I'm probably not going to do it in an easier version. I'm just going to check it out. I've had some suggestions. Golden Reality, he's helped me by pointing this out. It's a chart of how much hours of rest and the condition improvement it gives you. I hadn't realized before that it's like an exponential thing. So the longer you rest, the more condition you get. So I've actually learned something, so I appreciate that. What else? Mr. Fuller, perhaps no point in changing something that works so well, but at least try to beat your own record in how long you can survive. Yeah, I agree with that. Kill some bears. I agree with that too. I like that idea. And another about bearskin bedroll, bearskin coat. Just try to beat your last run. And that's kind of the gist of most of it. I'd like to see you not get parasites. And remember to put your meat outside so that it keeps... Okay, I'll remember. And... yeah, the phases sound good. Longevity is the ultimate goal, though. So let's see basically how long we can survive. So we're going to take it real simple. We're going to go... we're going to explore Forlorn Muskeg a little bit, but we'll decide when and where. We're going to just try to survive as long as we can. We're going to try and kill some bears, and I'm going to throw in some real-life survival stories. And I guess I'll probably do one real-life story per episode. I think that's kind of a nice little format. Alright, that'll do for now. Join me in the next one when we start our new series. See you soon.